Wow, big stretch. I'm a little bit tired. Honestly, I've actually been sleeping in a whole lot the past couple days. But with having a little cousin over, I didn't turn on my alarm. Even on the weekends, I like to turn on my alarm to not sleep in too long. I let myself get 8 hours of sleep and then get up after that because like I want to be productive and on things. But over the past couple days, with like this little sleepover situation, I've actually been sleeping in. So I'm actually like more rested than usual, and my body's like, what the hell? I think I made it. Nina, what's wrong? Were you running away from someone? Shigure, you surprised me. Yes, I was. A stranger. What? Where is the scoundrel? He won't escape me on foot. No, you misunderstand. He wasn't threatening me. He said he was an artist, and then asked if I was interested in doing some modeling. I didn't know what to say, so I just screeched something and ran away. God, how embarrassing. It's dreadful. I'm sorry to hear you've had a tough afternoon. Anyway, I paint. Would you like to model? To be painted by an artist? Does that really sound so bad? Well, no, I guess not. Might be sort of fun, but I feel so self-conscious about it. I completely understand. It would be very unsettling for one not used to it. We don't like people staring at us for a reason, after all. Wait. We don't like people staring at us for a reason. Oh, the way my brain interpreted that is in like the people are staring for a reason. I get it now. Like, we don't like people staring at us for a reason. We have a reason to not like people staring at us. My brain was telling me that it was like, we don't like people having a reason that they're staring at us. We'd rather prefer that they stare at us for like no reason at all. But I also understand why that fellow wished to capture your image on canvas. I think you'd make a wonderful subject for a painting. Oh, stop, you're making me blush. I'm sorry. But would you consider allowing me to paint you? Maybe having a friend behind the easel, I have no idea how that's pronounced, will reduce your self-consciousness. I actually picked up some paintbrushes earlier today, for a latest 3D print here, that, I plan on bringing it to that Guzma nerd down in the land of Louisiana, and I don't think he's in the stream right now, so I think it's fair game to show it. None of the pieces are glued together, so I just have to hold on to all of them to avoid it falling apart. But I want to paint this in Primal Dialga colors, is what I want to do. This is all like multiple different pieces that I'm going to have to be very carefully put down here, so that stays standing and stuff. Wow. I figure if I keep the pieces separate instead of glued together like that, it'll transport a lot easier. So, yeah, anyway, speaking of painting, so I picked up some brushes for that earlier today. Shigure, I could possibly ask you to make a portrait of me. I assure you, I want to do it. I'm asking you, remember? But while you're there, I can show you some examples of my work. I've done all sorts of things. Landscapes, still lifes, portraits. Portraits, like, of men? Yes, of course. I've painted pictures of men and women, young and old. Okay. I'll model for you. You just want to see the pictures of men. Really? Splendid. Although, why this sudden change of heart? Sorry, that's for me alone to know. Now tell me more about some of these portraits. And about your relationships with your male models. Well, let's see here. Honestly, the GameCube and Will FE games are overrated. I assume that's supposed to be Wii games are overrated gameplay-wise. Like, people hype it up a lot more than it should be. Favorite FE Twitter take, though, is all Fire Emblems have bad stories, so you can't say Engage isn't bad. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are such similar titles and in the same world, so easy to confuse. Yeah, I'm always mixing up, like, the two titles in my head. But, like, I was trying to refer to the first one. I've never touched the second one, because I never beat the first one, was the case. And hello, GMK. Hope things are going well today. Don't remember who specifically said it, but you remember that particular tweet caused a shit ton of discourse? Yeah, I was streaming a little bit earlier than usual, because I might stream a little bit earlier in the day tomorrow, because it sounds like later in the afternoon tomorrow, my family and I might be going out for dinner. And I do have university the following day, so it's not like I can do late night chilling tomorrow. So I might actually just straight up do a during the day stream tomorrow. I still don't know what I'm streaming. I've been trying to think about it for a while, but I just don't know. Part of me is tempted to just like randomly do Pokemon Conquest, the singular main story that you can beat in like a single sitting, no problemo. And then just be like, yep, it's now one of those playthroughs that I randomly play when I feel like playing it and have time to do like the different other stories, is what it might just become. Like, that's probably a good way to handle that game. I don't know, because I love me some Pokemon Conquest. That's pretty good. But yeah, you've still yet to play a single Fire Emblem game. They're pretty good. Trying, but these games ain't cheap and the consoles ain't much better. You can just emulate one of the older ones. Like my first Fire Emblem game was Fire Emblem 7 for the Game Boy Advanced. When so many Fire Emblem games have come out since then. Like that wasn't the newest one or anything like that. That was just one that I started with. Word side note, his personal skill works for even enemies? Wait, really? It does? For if adjacent to paired male allies, grants +2 to damage dealt, -2 damage taken. I would not have guessed that. Wow. That's, but it says allies, but is that a typo? And they just programmed it, so that's like, okay. Yeah, it's fine. You'll tend to attend streams as you usually do, but your first ever actual job starts tomorrow. You don't have to worry about, like, making it to strims and stuff like that. Anytime here is already, like, super appreciated because you can spend that time doing literally anything else. But I hope that the job tomorrow goes super well. And you better not be watching streams during your job though, because I don't want my streams to be a negative influence here. Pokémon Conquest is a game you played through a lot of times, but you've never beaten it 100%. I have. I kind of regretted doing it. It took me like 100+ hours to do it, because like you gotta register all the Pokemon, you gotta beat all the stories, you gotta get all the legendary Pokemon, and therefore complete the conditions for all of them. You gotta get like all the Warlord evolutions and fulfill the conditions for that, and then finally do like the final story. And I wonder if I still have like my Pokemon Conquest save data. Is the case. Like if I booted up Pokemon Conquest on my 3DS, would it have it? Because I think it was after the 3DS had been out for a while that I did that. Save data might be on my regular 3DS rather than my new 3DS. I definitely don't have it on my computer or anything. The save data, that is. But I'm curious. Oh, I'm grabbing my 3DS. Now I'm curious. I know I've 100%ed that game before. I just had my 3DS charging in the other room. Was the case? Let's see here. Nice ads. Love to see it. Give me a few pennies. Welcome back to Sandwich. We're just talking about like Pokemon Conquest and stuff now. Oh, nothing's loaded on my 3DS right now because I just transferred my save data to my PC and my micro SD card is still in my PC. That would explain it. It just load up with like no themes. Whoops. Give me that micro SD card. Shove it back in here. I did see the icon for Pokemon Conquest though, which means I guess that one's just installed locally. Interestingly enough. Alright, I'm curious. Would the save data be on this? Or would it be on something else? And would I maybe not for the digital install that I did, but maybe if I put in the actual cartridge. I don't know if it would save that separately. Because I know I still have, it's probably in this case here. My this was like a Nintendo Club reward 3DS case thingamabob here. That's what this was. And I think one of the ones in here is not Pokemon Conquest. I am honestly surprised Pokemon Conquest isn't one of the ones that I would have at handy here. Oh well, let's boot up like my digital install of Pokemon Conquest on this 3DS. I'm kind of curious now. But yeah, and some of those conditions are insane. They are! They most definitely are. Blanket over legs again. But yeah, let's see here. We're getting military base, so expect not to even have it on you 99% of the time. Oh jeez. But I do hope that the job there goes well. But yeah, don't give a F about investing, Phil. You don't have any money to begin with? Who's telling you to invest in ads on my channel? Yeah. Same here, but that might change in a year or so. Like, change jobs there. Or change, like, how much time you get. In your opinion, Path of Radiance is a must-play game for FE fans. Units are hard to keep all alive / recruit, but you get fed constant new units. Okay, so kind of like the original there in that case. Simpler gameplay than newer games, but without padding and with fun Bayork units. Whatever that be there. Is my digital install of Conquest not working? I just have white screens. I don't know what's up with that. I could grab my my actual cartridge of Conquest. Now the curiosity is killing me. But yeah. Oh, gotcha there. Got an ad from a guy named Phil who's like, oh, we're investing, go invest, oh! Oh! Let's grab things from my shelf. Off my shelf. Then grab soft. I gotta have Pokemon Conquest in its case, right? I sure do. RB. Pokemon Conquest. You'll love to see it. Hold on, I'm curious now. All right, close. Let's take out Fire Emblem Fates that I had in here since, you know, I was grinding in Fire Emblem Fates. Shove in Conquest. Have this conversation while stuff is loading up. Well, what have we here? My two young co-conspirators are on the move. Their relationship must be growing deeper. Could clandestine love be in the cards? Oh, Nina. It appears we must adjust our position if we wish to continue observing. Siegbert, you followed me again? Well, of course. We're a team, aren't we? I was just humoring you. I really don't need any help. Never mind that. Look, they're going into the ruins up ahead. You're right. What a tantalizing development. Well, that's it. Can't allow them to use historic ruins to further their evil plot. Leave this to me. What are you going to do? Let's boot up Pokemon Conquest in the meantime. Isn't it obvious? I'm going to go into those ruins and stop them. Wait here. If I require assistance, I'll shout a key word at the top of my lungs. Something short and memorable. Let's see. Justice. Or maybe valor. What do you prefer? How about something more lighthearted, like trousers? Wait, what am I saying? Don't get in there, Siegbert. This is all a mistake. I'll be fine, Nina. But I cannot stand idly by while evil men plot their next move. Oh, evildoers. Prepare yourselves to face Siegbert the Lion-Hearted of Nor. This ought to be good. But yeah, I don't know, Low False Source should not have beaten Elden Ring again in one day. This has happened multiple times here. Barracudas are basically humans that transform into animals. Oh, they're those units then. Can attack on all turns, but are tank-like units that haven't really returned to the series, though Keaton is similar to the Barracudas. Huh. Barracuda regular humans, Lagoos are the beast units? Okay. Also, I has my thing. Whoa, Pokemon Conquest. Do I have my save data on here? Let's find out. Oh, there it is! There's my 100% file. I do have it on the thing. If you can see it here. Look at that. 120 hours. Whoa. Look at that. 119 hours, 3 minutes. There's my Pokemon Conquest file. You'll love to see it. Oh my goodness. I did all the things. Oh, this was painful. I never want to do it again. I don't know if my on-channel playthrough would ever get this far. So, like, I've already done it once before, so I know how painful it is. But yeah, look at that. Here's all the stories and stuff. There's the different pages with the different stories and all that. Wow. If I load into, like, the final story and just, like, check my Pokemon in my inventory out of curiosity, can I skip? Nope, I can't skip the thingamabob. Okay. But yeah, let's see here. I just gotta find because the Lagoos actually use human as a slur towards the Bayark who call themselves humans anyways. Interesting. I can't believe I still have my save file. I wonder if I can transfer this to my PC. I know how to transfer 3DS save data. I don't actually know how to transfer DS save data. But if there's some way that I could transfer the save data to my PC just to show it, that'd be sick. Hey Nina, I've been looking for you all over. What's wrong? You seem upset. So I've been calling it my 100+ hour save file this whole time. And now I know it was 119 hours. Percy? God, you surprised me. Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all. You sure about that? You don't look so good. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Are you getting sick? Alright, through the cutscenes. There's Arceus, spoilers. Objective, unite all of Ransei. Yeah, so I start out with Nobunaga, Maidudo with Arceus, and what's-her-face with Wigglytuff. Can I go into menu? Gallery? That's, no. Where's, like, my menu? Where can I see my Pokemon and stuff? It's been forever since I played this game. Lists? Can I select my guy and see, okay, apparently I have my 3 Pokemon that are Arceus, Vaporeon, and Eevee, it looks like. Is there, yeah, and then there's Nobunaga here that has, like, his Rayquaza, Zekrom, Gabite, and Hydreigon, it looks like. Oh yeah, and there's, like, the whole Link level and stuff. Oichi, it looks like is her name, also has a Starly and a Bidoof in addition to Wigglytuff there. And these other people, if I select them on my list here, can I see, like, the people that I haven't recruited yet and what they'll have? I see that there's Hideyoshi here with a Infernape and stuff. Where's someone that I know gets a legendary Pokemon? I don't recognize most of these people. Oh, I guess most of them are just, like, generic randos and stuff. Where's, Here's this dude with his superior and stuff. Hold on. Where's someone that I know gets a legendary Pokemon? I know this guy gets Articuno. Okay, but it doesn't show Articuno. It just shows, like, his Lapras there. But I assume that the moment I recruit him, he gets his Articuno, because I know I've gotten that before. I know that that is the case. But yeah, I'm surprised I still have my, my friggin' Conquest save file here. That's cool. I'm glad that my save file isn't just, like, lost to time or anything like that. I have, a Conquest save data. If my 3DS could actually turn off, that'd be great. Sure about that? You look so good. Are you getting sick? Alright, here we go. Turn off my 3DS. No, it's fine. What do you want? Make it quick. Geez, sorry. Is this yours? Let's take out my Conquest cartridge there. Yes, my notebook. Where do you get this? Put in Fire Emblem Fates is like the default thing in my 3DS since that's what's ongoing. Where do you get this? You didn't read it, did you? Oh my goodness gracious, everything is falling out. Do you remember the days of the good old instruction manuals included in the games and stuff? And it's in all color and all that as well. Starting the game. Here's like all the buttons. Life in Ransay. Man, it really was a different time for video games, wasn't it? Like, you literally open Switch cases and they have like a little notch where you can like slot in a manual. And there's just nothing in most games anymore, and it's sad days because everyone just figures like, oh, everyone's just gonna Google it now. Like, there's no reason to have like a cool manual. Where can I put this for now? On the couch back there. Get out of here, Conquest. No, of course not. I didn't put the cartridge in before I did that. Oh well, it'll just sit on my desk for now. Anyway, you dropped it this morning. I've been trying to find you since then. Oh, thanks. There, that's the Nina I know. You're welcome. Cheers. Thank God that's over. Wait, what am I saying? It was so nice and I was totally rude. I got to find him and apologize, no matter how awkward it gets. But yeah, I know that the initial story is like pretty short. I could do that in one session. Maybe later tonight I should see if I can figure out how to transfer that save data to my PC, because I'm sure there's a way on my custom firmware 3DS. Just might not work the same as transferring 3DS save data. I mean, it's gotta exist somewhere on that SD card, probably. Somewhere in storage. I don't know, I'll look it up. But yeah, ever have fun with Fates Online Castles? Yeah, in the playthrough literally right before this one of Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. I did that all the time during this, but now I can't anymore. Like, it doesn't work most of the time. And then, the servers are getting shut down here pretty soon in general. And stuff. Yeah, it's literally got an anime on their side there. But yeah, I actually only used Wigglytuff with Oichi to get her to rank 2. Mostly used Hydreigon for her. You can get a Hydreigon on her. I don't even remember how, like, the Pokemon recruiting there works, how you get, like, new Pokemon. Like, if I play it tomorrow, after all, then I'll learn. But, yeah. I know I was just saying earlier about how how I just don't really want to add too much to the stream schedule right now, but I usually try to do something at the beginning of March each year for like a short kind of one-off playthrough, and I wouldn't mind doing something like that this year. And it's like, okay, what's a game that I really like that I haven't done that with yet that I can beat in one sitting? And I'm pretty sure I can do that with Pokemon Conquest, like no problemo. Does Hideyoshi have Reshiram? Because he does get an event Reshiram. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have him recruited there, so I think it just showed the Pokemon that he has until I recruit him, and then it loads like the last time that I had him recruited there. Yeah, you getting an SMG2 manual and the SMG1 cartridge? What a wacky switcheroo there. But yeah, which is actually a cool historical reference in real life. Tomi Hideyoshi was famous for betraying and killing Oda Nobunaga. So Hideyoshi has Reshiram as his legendary, and Nobunaga gets Zekrom. That's kind of cool. Ha! Yeah! Hey! Whoa, Seekbert, you're really going for it today. Swinging that practice sword like you're fighting for your life. Oh, hey, Ignatius. Yeah, watching you in battle has inspired me to train harder. Yeah! You do realize that you're going to be king someday, right? It's possible, but why do you bring that up? Because your role isn't to be the most heroic on the battlefield. Your role is to lead our people and protect the kingdom. Of course, but again, so what? Well, there's no real need for you to be so brave on the battlefield. I'm replaceable. You're not. My role is to protect people, and your role is to be protected. If anything, you should probably stay as far away from battle as... Nonsense! Is that all you have to say to me? Yeah, I guess. Then I'll take my leave of you. I I'm not done practicing. Damn. Well, also the reason Hideyoshi has Infernape as one of his perfect links is because his nickname as a kid was Little Monkey. Huh. The more you know. Oh yeah, and this is seeming faintly familiar, where it's like, almost anyone can get like pretty much whatever Pokemon, but like their link level, like you can only get up to a certain link with different Pokemon, and they only have like so many perfect links that are possible, where it gets to 100% that does, I don't remember what. How can I protect everyone? I must be their shield. Ignatius, are you okay? What are you muttering about? Bonia, sorry, it's nothing. It doesn't look like nothing. You're shivering. Are you feeling okay? Of course. I'm not shivering. Like I said, it's nothing. Let's change the subject. How are you? Well, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I'll be heading into battle again soon. Are you prepared? Yes. It's difficult, but I'm always ready to fight. Ever think about all the split-second decisions we have to make? One wrong move could be the difference between life and death. I just don't know if I can protect everyone. Excuse me. Wait, Ignatius! You dropped something. Well, there's that support level there. You have some bond units in the logbook, aka if you give a gift to the same online Corn and the other Corn does the same to you, you'll make a Corn with a different personal skill and classes depending on route. Yeah, you can like buy skills from them and inherit them on your equivalent units. Link is roughly equal to level, so 100% Link doesn't do anything and then other than being the equivalent of level 100. Okay, gotcha then. Sophie! Percy, I'm ready for you this time. Today we're deciding once and for all whether Ace or Avel is the better steed. You got that right. I can't wait. Well, I say that, but we're gonna have to wait because Avel went charging off somewhere. What? He's missing again? I shudder to think what he must be up to somewhere. I've gotta find him then. Me and Ace will help. Sure, Percy? It's really my problem. Nah, I'm worried too. I mean, I bet you're right. Avel probably is ruining someone's day somewhere. Yeah, I'm worried about my horse. I'm even more worried about whoever's in his path. I'll have to take to the air with Ace to see if I can't spot Avel from above. Okay, while you're doing that, I'll check all the places I know he likes to go. There's a lot of them, though. I hope I can get to them all. Why don't you ride Avel? That way you can cover more ground. Good thinking, Percy. It shouldn't take me long to check on horseback. Here, Avel, it's time for you to strut your stuff. Oh, right. Wait, what? I thought you... But... We're looking for Avel. Did they just forget that Avel is gone? I kind of forgot. Okay, I was confused for a second there. Whoops. Never mind Ace and Avel. We need to get our own acts together first. Yeah, I think you hit the nail right on the head. I was so confused for a hot second there. Like, what? Did I miss something? Forrest, are you going out to do some shopping? I am. I heard some new fabrics have just arrived at the tailor's. I'm so excited. I haven't had a nice swath of silk in ages. Are you going alone? Perhaps I could accompany you. Oh? Did you have some shopping to do too? Not exactly. I just feel it's been too long since we've chatted. What do you mean? We talked for 3 hours straight yesterday. Or was there something in particular you wanted to talk about? Well, no. I apologize. You prefer to go alone? No, it's not that. But you really wish to have a chat. But you don't really wish to have a chat, do you? You're trying to protect me again. It's his charge. Is that so terrible of me? My cousin, I just want to make sure you're safe. I'm touched by your concern, but I really don't need looking after. But I suppose it's alright, just this once. Are you sure? It's alright if you don't want me to go. Yes, I'm certain. At the very least, it will give me the pleasure of your conversation. Shall we depart? By all means, after you. But yeah, some Pokemon Conquest characters have some confusing starting links, like there's a generic who starts with a Riolu, but he only gets a 46% link, meaning his Riolu can never evolve since it requires a 50% link. That's pretty funny, actually. Mind telling me what you're doing, Sophie? Huh? What's it look like? I like to fix a big pot of vegetable soup. I like to fix a big pot of vegetable soup for the whole troop after a big battle. Okay, I guess that does make sense. I was kind of confused in the first half. Like, is there a word missing here? But, Helps to have something warm after getting tired out, you know? No, that part was clear, but are you sure you know what you're doing? Heck yeah. I've got the veggies cooked, so now it's time to add the water. Yes, but maybe don't get your water from the horse's trough. What? Ah, dang it. Did you not know what this was for? How long have you been a cavalier? Come on, it's not like it's a big deal. Anyone could make that mistake. Besides, the soup was for evil. But why did you seem so flustered when I told you? You must have imagined it, I guess. Better get some sleep, Dwyer. Besides, I can't see how a horse would eat a bowl of piping hot soup. I appreciate the follow there, ham bone. Well, that's why you're not a cavalier. Ava will eat just about anything. I'll show you. Ava, it's dinner time. Actually, his default class troubadour is technically one where he's riding a horse, so I mean... See? He's slurping it right up. No! I'm no equestrian? When a horse stamps like that, it's angry, right? Calm down, Ava. It's me, your pal, Sophie. Interesting. He didn't like the soup, but he only bolted when you said your name. Wait, Ava, I'm really, really sorry. But yeah, the stream is going well so far. This is your favorite Fire Emblem game. It might be the same for me as well. As I've been playing more and more of it, I've been questioning, like, is it really? But it probably still generally is. I just have a love-hate relationship with it sometimes. Please get back here. Both horse and its master are impossible. They're two of a kind. Yeah, shout out to that one generic who has a Pokemon carrying capacity of 1 and his perfect link is Fortress, who sucks fat nards. Hey there, Forrest. Why, hello, Sophie. You look amazing today. That's a killer outfit. Yeah, no, you get that. All the complaints it has are totally fair. Yeah. Like, that's kind of the same thing that I've felt with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Whereas, like, that's my favorite game in general of all time. But as I played more and more of that, when I was doing that, like, what, a year ago, something like that? 2 years ago? Whenever I redid that playthrough, I was like, why is this my favorite game of all time? And there have been times when I'm replaying Fire Emblem Fates here, I'm like, why is this my favorite Fire Emblem game again? Like, things are going pretty alrighty here as there's Samurai. I hope things are going alright with you. We're just big chilling with some Fire Emblem Fates while we're continuing to 3D print the Master Sword bit by bit. One just like this, but like that will assemble better and the full blade instead of just the top bit here. And this should be the final piece that I need to assemble the actual, this part here. And then after this, we're gonna start printing the blade, so we might actually start that tonight, potentially. I think Guzma might want to do some Tales of Symphonia tonight. You look amazing today. That's a killer outfit. You're too kind, Sophie. You're looking very dear yourself. Me? I'm about as cute as a swamp. Nothing looks good on me but armor. I've tried wearing more casual clothes around camp, but let's just say my wardrobe is horse-oriented. Horse-oriented? Yeah, I'm really into clothes with silhouettes of horses like Ava. Or fabric that's the same color as Ava's coat. You know, stuff like that. Doesn't sound like such a problem to me. There are many fine outfits and accessories with horse patterns on them. That's fine for most people, but when I wear them, everyone busts out laughing. Should I say bursts? I have no idea why. Wish I had your fashion sense so I could pull off outfits like that. If you'd like, I could help you select a few choice ensembles. Really? I would love that. I'd be happy to help. My services are free to anyone who wants to look cute. You're on. Oh, this is so exciting. For me too. When I'm through, you'll be cute as a button. Yeah, walking through Uraya today, and you probably found the most BS unique monster you found. It's a level 41 fish that you can only fight on these shallow waters islands without being decimated by some level 72 piranhas killing you for no reason halfway through the fight. That sounds like Xenoblade. Regens his health so fast that you'll be stuck in stalemate until you run out of revive charges. Who do I have a support with here? Oh, that was from in the place, the private quarters and stuff. You like to describe Explorers of Sky as Shakespeare if it was told by a child? Because the story is phenomenal, but the way the game tells its story is flawed. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Hey, Harmonia. Did you find my yukata yet? Sorry, I haven't. But to be honest, after we spent so much time looking the other day, I sort of assumed it was gone forever, so I haven't been looking very hard. You give up too easily. Well, I did look all around the castle, and I asked a few people about it. Well, and you feel that you tried your best. I guess that's good enough for some people. You're sighing? It's like you don't even want to find my yukata. Selena, I would truly like to help you find it, if only for my own personal relief. Maybe you could tell me a bit more about the garment? Alright, it's burgundy with a tiny cherry blossom pattern. It's the same color my mother used to wear a lot. But it probably looked better on her, of course. Why would you say that? Well, she was perfect and she had perfect taste. Kinda hard to live up to that. Not that I don't come pretty darn close. She was perfect? Did she pass away? Yeah, but whatever. I'm over it. Anyway, we're talking about my yukata here. You got the details memorized? Yes, burgundy with cherry blossoms. Oh, one other thing. What size was it? What size? Yes? It's kind of personal, don't you think? What if I asked you what color of underwear you were wearing, huh? I wouldn't care. Does anyone want to know? Oh great, now you're probably thinking about my underwear. You're so nosy, you know that? Selena, please listen. I wasn't thinking anything like that. I just want to help you find your yukata. Thought it might be helpful to know the size. Alright, fine. It's a regular size yukata. Not large, not small, regular. Got it? Regular sized. Got it. Now, are you done interrogating me? Will you hurry up and start searching? Yes, I'll be glad to take my leave of you at this point. Wait, what do you mean by that? Yeah, the master gaslighter there. Alright, I think I'm done with the supports and stuff. Have you seen in Discord that latest Monolith Soft portfolio thingamabob? They didn't put Xenoblade X, like, for their portfolio of games that they've worked on? Or, I actually like the gameplay a lot more than most people, since a lot of people agree that the gameplay is bad, but you enjoy it a lot if you ignore the post-game and its specialness. I feel like if you play, like, the more recent Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games and compare it to Explorers, it's like, wow, this is like night and day there. But yeah, joke's on you, idiot. I'm not wearing underwear. That's one way for it to go. It is currently 7:45, and also, like, right the moment that I started this stream, I got a notification that there was, like, some food at the ready, so I was like, oh, maybe I should have held off on starting my stream. But now I might just, like, really quickly, like, speedrun munch food and then do Paralog 2, is what I'm thinking I might just do. So, I might just do, like, a quick BRB and be back in, like, 10 to 15 minutes, is what I'm thinking here. So, and then I can just, like, keep on going into the night and things will be, like, cool and stuff, is what I'm thinking here. So, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit here, methinks.